Okay, guys, everyone, nice to see you again. Hi, Angeline. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Bernice, Lara, Catherine, Simon, Alex, Mr. Ronnie. Very good to see you again. I miss your restaurant. And Andy, Lewa, everyone, Christy, Anita, Anton, Dennis. um, I miss Singapore and Indonesia. I like to visit very soon again. So hopefully I can see you. Thank you for coming tonight, and we're gonna have a good time, okay, together. We are here to listen to Royal Master Jason Shim. I started this business about 10 years ago, as you might know, and my life is totally different now. Living a totally different life. 10 years ago, I was just a regular normal guy, maybe below average, making very little for the family since I have a big family, right? I was having big struggle every single day, and basically I was fighting every day. I was fighting. That was me. But I don't know what I have to do. So, that was the killing part because, if you don't have any hope for the future, it's like a dead man. That was the very toughest part in my life because, you know, because you don't know what to do, right? So let me share my screen. And this is the picture. Mr. Rani, I saw you and I quickly went to my record and I found this picture. Right? We had a good time, right, together. And the food was great too. Wow. Anyway, we have to see, what kind of world are we living, right? We are on the very uncertain days, right? Seeking stable life in the age of uncertainty is the most risky thing because there's nothing stable these days. Nothing. I saw so many people have stores and have a professional job, and a lot of people who used to make a good money now because of the coronavirus, everybody failed. So many people are struggling, no exception. Only I think people who met Atomy earlier, they are making a stable life, including myself. You know, I have such a great um, like opportunity. What should I say? That was blessing actually to meet Atomy. You know, 10 years ago, a strange lady came to me and asked me a question. Do you know Atomy? I had no idea what that means at the moment, but who knows, that question changed my life like this so big time. Before I didn't have any hope. It was like a dead man, uh, you know, living like a hell every single day. But now I'm so blessed. I feel so thankful and so thankful to my sponsor to give me this information. So thankful to my company to provide the system for us to be successful, and so thankful to all my partners. Being amazing individuals supporting each other. That all became, harmony and gave me a wonderful job, a wonderful life. So how to make a future brighter, better than now, right? What makes you a true stable life, right? What can give you a true stable life? What is the what is the stable life? What can give you a stable life in the future? The only thing that you could expect is residual income. Without this residual income, no one can be safe. No one. Not even a single person in this room can be safe without residual income, because That's why people are trying to save money while they can make money, right? And probably if they cannot save money, they have to be working for money for a lifetime. I remember, uh, you know, I believe you read a book called The Rich Dad Poor Dad, right?
Yes.
People have a misunderstanding about the money. Um, the poor dad of Robert Kiyosaki said, the the root of every evil is money. That's what poor father said. Money is the root of every evil. But the rich dad said, being poor is the root of every evil. Right? I think that somehow it makes sense, because people are fighting because of money. If they have enough money, they have no reason to fight, right? Especially these days. I'm sorry to mention about what's going on outside, but I have to mention, because people who don't have residual income, they have to go out and work for money, and they have a higher chance getting coronavirus infected. That's the problem. But for me or Daniel, Jennifer, most people who made a success already, they don't have to go out if they don't want to, right? But because of lack of money, people, they have to go out to make money. So residual income is something that you have to make, no exception, no choice. It's not an option anymore. You have to become successful. Being successful is not an option anymore. If you are poor, it's very, very cruel. I was there too, so cruel. It's so unacceptable. I don't want to go back to a poor anymore. That's very, very, very unpleasant. So why Atomy is so good business? For consumers, we give them an absolute quality with the absolute price. And to back up that absolute quality with the absolute price, we give you 100% money back guaranteed. What is the best for consumers? They want better quality product with the same price, or they want cheaper price for same quality, right? But Atomy provides absolute quality with absolute price. So every single product you use as a consumer, you get benefit. So just by using our products, you're gonna get benefit just by using the product. So why not use the product? If you don't use the product, that means you are losing the benefit. So once you try the product, if you like it, then talk to others. Hey, why don't you get the benefit also, right? That could be a consumer, especially ladies. Rosa, you could speak 4 languages, right? If you happen to find something that nobody knows, what would you do? Especially ladies, they cannot spend 1 day, 2 days without talking to people about what you just figured out, right? Hey, try Atomy toothpaste. Hey, try Atomy shampoo. Ladies, you cannot go to bed without talking to anyone about something that you find, right? Guys, I don't know, because I'm one of guy also. Usually I can just spend weeks without telling anybody. But ladies, they cannot spend even 1 day without talking to people about just you figured out. So absolute quality with the absolute price is just like a virus. It's just contagious once you find it out, right? But smart sumo, if you just what is smart sumo from Atomy? For Atomy, you don't have to pay anything to become a member, and there will be no obligation, monthly obligation, no annual fee, no website fee, right? And on top of that, Atomy gives you a cashback, right? So if you are using a supermarket for years, have is there any chance for them to give you like a $60, $70 cash back at the end of the year, even once? Not a chance. They never give you cash back. They might give you some coupon, discount coupon, something like that, but they never give you cash back. But Atomy gives you cash back. This is a good, very, very good news as a consumer. But what about, why not thinking about this as a business, right? People are looking for opportunity, and Atomy could be an opportunity, especially for Jason. You know, that was me. That's me. If they didn't come out to America in 2010, nobody know what happened to my life, because that was the toughest period for my life. I just lost my house. I just have a number 4 baby. I'm already working 3 jobs. How can I survive? You know, everything is getting more and more expensive. How can I support my family without just making more money, right? I have to be making more and more money, but I was already working maximum hours. I was like, if I'm not sleeping, I was working. That was my life. What kind of life can be like that? And how can you uh, continue to live like that, right? So I was always looking for business opportunity at the time, and thank God a stranger lady came to me and gave me this information. So I'm trying to give you information. You know, if you want to build actually business, you have to understand this is a network marketing, and you have to build your group of people, and only 2 groups. We call it legs. You know, if you go other network marketing company, you have to build many legs. But in Atomy, you just have to build 2 legs. And unlimited depth. Unlimited depth. You know, raise your hand if you knew me before you started Atomy, including Daniel and Jennifer. Nobody, right? No one knew Jason before they started Atomy, right? We all happen to know each other after we started this business together, right? So, which means I didn't recruit you guys. Jennifer didn't recruit you guys. Anita didn't recruit you guys. Oh, Anita recruit Liwa, Andy, Dennis, Rosa, Ronnie, but I didn't recruit you. But what happened right now? You guys are my members. Thank you for that. But that's the beauty of this business. You know, you don't have to sign up everybody. You just become Atomians and sign up people and give them the information. Some people will accept it, some people will refuse it. It's okay, because you don't have to recruit the whole world by yourself. You just recruit people that you can recruit, and do your best to give the right information. If they get the information, some people could be just consumers, but some people could be a business builder together like us. That makes another family. You know, I tell you a story. My younger sister never did this Atomy business for 10 years, even though I've been telling her. She never did network marketing because she thought doing network marketing was criminal. And she thought I'm a criminal, even though I'm making money. She thought, oh, Jason is making money for some illegal way, right? That's how she understood. But finally, after I visited Korea last year, finally she was able to understand about Atomy, and recently she made up her mind, right? And so that's my first member in my family for 10 years. During the 10 years, who was my real brothers and sisters? Atomy builders. Yes, you guys. Jennifer's, yes. She's my sister. Yes. And Ronnie, thank you, Mr. Ronnie. You're my brother, right? Andy, everybody. We are brothers and sisters. So we became brothers and sisters together, right? So that unlimited depth gives us unlimited access to the whole people. That means you don't have to sign up everybody. So do your best to sign up as much as possible, which will make you faster to be successful. But you don't have to be like a Superman to sign up a whole lot of people, right? That's the biggest benefit. Anton, I had no idea what he talked about at the Vision last week, but a lot of Chinese people gave me a good compliment about Anton's great speech last time. I have no idea. I couldn't speak Chinese, so I don't understand anything, right? But I happen to have my partner who speak Chinese, right? I have partners who's in Mexico speak Spanish. I have partners who speak Russian. I have partners who speak like Malaysia, whatever. So anyway, this is something that I can guarantee you. You will have partners to all over the world. I guarantee you. I guarantee, because whole world is connected. Whole world is connected. So you could sign up people around you, but those people around you will sign up more people around them. So your sphere is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Finally, you're gonna have partners through all over the world. So that's one of the beauty of this Atomy business. And like I said, we are going global, right? We are already in 14 countries, and China is opening very soon. You know, the Atomy America requested me to record a video to congratulate opening about China, and they gave me a date of opening, and I cannot say it. I'm sorry. But it's very soon, very soon. Very soon they're gonna be opening the website, and they will be in business. But we have to make sure to get rid of all the illegal recruiting people, or illegal promoting products, illegal over advertising, false advertising, whatever. We have to get rid of all these illegal things before we actually open China, right? So we are opening China. Already more than 3 million people became member in China in 2 months, less than 2 months. Think about it. It's been more than 10 years to have 8 million people throughout the whole world. Took more than 10 years to make 8 million people. But in 2 months, China got more than 3 million people. That's really amazing. I wish all 3 million people are under me, but we have to share, so, right? But we have plenty fish in China and India and all over the world. We already have a country manager for England. We are looking for country manager for German and more countries, France. More countries are coming. So I can guarantee you this, you're gonna have partners through all over the world, right? So very exciting. That means you're gonna have brothers and sisters throughout the whole world. So when you travel the whole world, you will have such a good time. You have no idea how I was so happy to spend time in my brothers and sisters in Singapore and Indonesia. Was so amazing, right? So that's why I'm looking forward to visit there again. And hopefully Rosalind accompany me at the airport. And another, yes, thank you. And another benefit of doing Atomy business is we have income selling. Income selling. This is another biggest benefit of doing Atomy business, because I happened to start this business 10 years ago, but don't worry. Not like other network marketing company, everyone is number one in their group, because everybody has a ceiling. Once I reach the top, I cannot go any higher. So all other opportunity will go back to people under me or other people. So whoever works hard becomes the number one ID in your group. That is another biggest benefit in Atomy, right? So let me introduce a little bit about our commission system, right? Number one, the first commission that we are looking at is general commission. That's 44% of the whole PV that we are generating, divided by number of people. They calculate every day, but they pay you weekly, right? And we have personal PV, group PV, some blah, 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 right? And then here's what it is. If you get 300,000 PV on your smaller PV, smaller group, then you get 15 score. On and on like this. Like this. So you have to see this, right? What is this? you get 100% on the first line, which means the people on the bottom, and you get 10% as you go higher and higher, less and less percentage, right? That's how we pay you. We give more benefit for the people on the bottom, less benefit for the people on the top. That's how it is. And let's look at other company. I'm not gonna say the company's name, but I happen to find this chart. But let's take a look at this. The first line, which is the bottom, people on the bottom, when they make only one time of commission, as you go higher and higher, they make a lot more money. See, number one, the first line, if you think this is a one time, but the fourth line, they are making 40 times more money than the bottom line. This is crazy. And if you go sixth line, they make 150 times more money than the bottom people. If you go this 6, 7, 8, 9, ninth level, they are making already more than 600 times. And if you go to the top, they are making thousands of times than the bottom line. Does this sound good to you?
No.
I don't think so, but I happen to believe this is right 20 years ago. That's how it works, because that's how everything in the world works. This is how the world is working. If you are creating more volume, you're supposed to make more money, like this, right? But Atomy is opposite way. We want to give more percentage for the people on the bottom, but as you go higher and higher, you get less percentage, right? Look at this, 300,000 to 50 million. That's 169 times more volume, but you are making only 20 times, 15 to 300, 20 times. You are making less than 10% of your volume as your commission. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
No.
Not for us.
I'm very close to 20 million, but always shorter than 20 million. So I'm making 6 million, 150 score every day. If I do a little better, I could be making 250 score every day. Then I'll be making more money. But I'm making less, I'm making only like a 25% of my commission. I mean, of my volume. So I'm losing a lot of PV, right? Where the PV goes, it goes to the people on the bottom, they're giving them more percentage. So let's look at this. I said on the title, wealth redistribution, right? We want to redistribute the wealth. Excuse my pronunciation, right? English is not my first language. So that's how other network marketing company does. But if they have a same percentage, they will be making more and more money, right? But other network marketing company have an even higher percentage on the people on the top. So that's really crazy. But Atomy, we have ceiling like this. So once you reach the top, you're not making money. But if you look at the chart, you don't realize how Atomy is good. So let me show you this chart. Look at this. That's the reality of the real income chart, comparing Atomy and other companies. For the light blue line like this is other network marketing company. You know how crazy they are making. The number one income earner from the whole world from the network marketing is making $15 freaking million a month. Anybody surprised?
Wow.
Not many people surprised, I guess.
I already know.
Oh my God.
Wow.
This is do you think they need $15 million every month?
No way.
But don't you wish you could be making $50 million a month? Why not, right? If you can make it. But let's think about it. When you make a $50 million a month, a lot of people under you, they have to suffer selling the product or consuming the expensive price with the expensive price. A lot of people. You have no idea how many people have to suffer for you to make $50 million a month or even $1 million a month, right? And the 100th income earner in the whole world is making $200,000 a month, which is a lot reasonable, but very few. This is 100th in the whole network marketing industry making $200,000 a month. But look, let's take a look. Atomy, if you're making the top income, become a top income earner, you'll be making about $100,000 a month. I think $100,000 already making me very excited, right? Who wants to be making $100,000 every single month? Yeah,
Me,
everybody.
me.
Yeah, of course. So basically, you are making $25,000 a week.
Mm-hmm.
So if you divide into 6 days, so you are making $4,000 a day, every single day. Even if it's raining outside, sunshine, it doesn't matter. Coronavirus, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're making this income no matter what by giving a lot of benefit for our consumers. So nobody's losing any, nobody's getting any disadvantage. Atomy is win-win situation. We are giving the consumers to the opportunity to use good quality product with a good price. So why not change the product to Atomy? And for people like us who's looking for opportunity, you could do this as a business. There's no front investment, no risk. That's why it's a business for everyone. You know, think about Jason Shim 10 years ago. I had no money, literally no money, and a lot of what do you call it? A lot of debt. I'm still paying my debt. So you have no idea how much debt I had, right? That's a residual debt. As you make a living, you have more and more debt. That's how American life is. So basically, we are creating more and more people who's happy with this, residual income. So we have to understand about our system. We are nationalism. It's somewhere in the between of capitalism and socialism. You know, we understand already we cannot just let the market system to run the society. We happen to know, democracy or capitalism is better than socialism or like communism, right? But the capitalism is not perfect. Through the capitalism, a lot of people are becoming rich, but tremendous amount of people becoming even poorer and poorer. As time passes by, there will be no middle class. Right now, you have no idea. 37 million people filed unemployment in 2 months. In 2 months, 37 million people lost their job in America. Even middle class people are filing unemployment. So we are witnessing the collapse of middle class. So it's either high class or low class. That's it. There's no middle class. That's the result of the capitalism. The sad part is this. We lost more than 100,000 people's lives because of the coronavirus. But think about it. Out of these all casualties, more than 40% of these all victims are from Black people. What does that mean? If you are poor, that's very miserable. It's not fair for everyone. Democracy is supposed to be fair to everyone, but it's not fair to everyone because we are under capitalism too at the same time. If we are under capitalism, if you have money, you get benefit. If you don't have money, you get disadvantage. That's how the world is working now. But we cannot go to socialism, 100% socialism. Look at North Korea. Everybody's equal, but everybody's poor. And there's no, I don't know, I cannot say, I don't know how to say this, but most people are not happy, I think. But if you're living in masterism, that's a new system created by Atomy, right? A lot of people are treated equally, and a lot of people are becoming successful at the same time. That's a new system. And whoever wants to come to masterism is just change their buying habit, become an Atomy member, and start to change their products from regular store to Atomy store. That's it. And talk about this great news to people. And another thing that I have to mention before I finish is Atomy system. Because of this system, everyone will be successful. Everyone. I guarantee you, everyone will be successful as long as you attend the seminar and do as the Atomy system tell you to do, right? Atomy system is the strongest magnet. You know, think about it. If you have a strong magnet, right, and one of the nail attached to the magnet, then the nail becomes a part of magnet also. So whatever touch the nail has the power of the magnet. So if you have another nail, it doesn't matter. If you have a strongest magnet, all the nail has the power of the magnet. So you don't have to be the magnet itself. You just attach to the magnet. Then you have the power of the magnet, right? And it's owned by the company, run by the company, right? Atomy is giving all this system for you, providing the system. The employee of the Atomy is working for us, for our success. Imagine the system. They are working for our success. They are working for your success, right? And it's owned by you. That's your system. So you just have to think like you are the owner of this business, right? And the system, the real vision of this system is this. If you teach someone, you know, Andy's teaching already somebody else right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you teach someone, probably you don't deliver the message correctly because they already know you, right? For example, I happen to do Atomy, other network marketing business 6 times already before I met Atomy. So all my friends around me, they know me as a network marketer. So when I approach my people around me with Atomy, they already have a screen. They have an idea that, hey, Jason, if Jason says something, he's always trying to sell something to you. He's always trying to make money out of your pocket. That's the already have a screen on their mind. So whatever I say, even the Atomy, even though I mention about Atomy, they don't get the real idea. They always have idea Jason is trying to sell something to you. That's why they don't get the right information, right? Because they know me already. But if I talk to a stranger, they have no idea who I was. They only see me at the moment, and I can make a better image of myself again and again and again if I visit their store again and again, right? So basically, the system is this. You make your people to listen to somebody else. Let's say I want to promote Jennifer, right? Jennifer is my favorite leader. And don't be jealous, Daniel. So let's say Anita wants to introduced to Liwa, for example, right? Liwa is Anita's friend. If Anita's explaining about Atomy directly to Liwa, it doesn't make great sense, right? But what if Anita is promoting Jennifer to Liwa and Jennifer explain about Atomy to Liwa? Then we have a higher chance to make them to understand. That's the whole thing about the system. So what we have to do is we have to understand about Atomy and we have to invite people to our system. Let them come to our system meeting, like Zoom meeting or local meeting, right? Or three-way meeting. Let them come and let them listen to the sponsor. So that's all about system, right? So Atomy system is weekly seminar, monthly seminar, Success Academy. That was our system before, but now we have to add online meeting, right? Just like we are doing now. I think we have a lot of damage because of the coronavirus, but one I think benefit is making everything in online. You know, look at us right now. Little later, I have to go to church, online church, so I don't have to leave my house. All my kids, they are going to school online, so they don't have to leave a house. And yesterday we went to concert. My daughter is going to a piano lesson every week without leaving the house. So she's going to piano lesson online. And we had a concert last night online. And we are going to funerals online, even the funerals online. Everything is online. But thanks to online, we are meeting people from all over the world, right? Look at this. Look at us, right? You see me? Christy, Anton, Jennifer, Liwa, Agi's hiding back of the Liwa. I cannot see Agi, but I know Agi is there. Andy, Dennis, Rosalind, Mr. Ronnie, Angeline, Bernice, everyone. Everyone is attending this seminar, right? Yanfei, oh, Yanfei, how are you? Mia, Stephen, Michael, Laras, Kathleen, Simon, Mr. Tan, Cal. Oh, who's Galaxy A10? So rename yourself with your name, okay? So because the online business, we are getting benefit. So Atomy will be even faster now. We just have to figure out how effectively to meet people, how effectively to talk to people. But online makes it whole world very close. You can reach the whole world from without leaving your house. Sounds good? You think you can make a success? Right? It sounds very good, but look at this. It's in the real world, it's not that easy. You have to overcome so many difficulties, so many hurdles. Look at this atlas. You know, whenever you feel lonely, whenever you feel difficulty, imagine how difficult for athletes to win the gold medal. I think they have to practice years and years. Olympics opening every 4 years. Not this year, I guess. Maybe next year, hopefully. Right? They have to practice whole 4 years. And then they go to Olympics? No. Actually, they have to practice whole life to even get the ticket to go to Olympics. And they have to compete with the whole world to win the gold medal. They have to suffer great amount throughout their life. But the chance is very slim to win the gold medal. But look at Atomians. Atomians. We just have to think like a winner already, because you will win the gold medal as long as you don't give up, as long as you just keep going. You don't have to be fast. You don't have to be the number one. You just become part of us, and you just become one of us and keep going together, right? We are working as a teamwork. So what do you have to do? We have to understand that, we understand that already from the history, last 100 years has more change than last 1,000 years, and last 10 years has more change than last 100 years. Now we have to think about this. Next 5 years from now on has greater changes than last your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s, 70s. It doesn't matter how long we had our past, we're gonna make a great amount of change in our life. How you wanna change your life? Let's imagine how your life will be in 5 years. Imagine your life. Let's think about it in one moment. What kind of life do you wanna live? Do you wanna travel the whole world? Or do you wanna help all other people who are in trouble? Right? Do you wanna be the, how do you, and 자선가를 뭐라고 그러죠? Do you wanna be the, helping people, the helper people? That's anyway.
Self-esteem.
I'll tell you later. There's an no, something like that. Anyway, what kind of life do you want to live, right? Basically, you need to have three things. Three F. Number one F is you have to have a family. Do I have a big family or not? Am I having a big family? Yes, because you are my family. Everywhere I go, every part of the world I go, I have family. Hey, husband of Christy, you just joined.谢谢.
It's Chin.
Mr. Chin, yeah.
네, 반갑습니다.
Oh my goodness.
괜찮아요.
So everywhere, even Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, everywhere I go, I have my family members. So number one F is family. Number two F is what? Fitness. You have to be healthy, right? If you consume Atomy products, you will be healthy. And last F is freedom. What kind of freedom do you need? You need the financial freedom and timely freedom. Even though you have a lot of money, if you don't have time, what is it good for it, right? Even if you have a lot of money, a lot of time, if you don't have a health, it's nothing. Even if you have a lot of money, a lot of time, you have a good health, but no family, you're alone. I don't think you're gonna be happy. But through Atomy, in 5 years, you will have a big family, like hundreds of thousands of family members, and you have a good health, and you have a freedom, financially timely freedom, right? That's the life you will be living in 5 years. So you could imagine whatever lifestyle you imagine, it will be accomplished through Atomy. That's the only way to become happy, I think, right? Right now, we are fighting with the coronavirus. The whole world is fighting with the coronavirus. It's making a lot of people to be sad, right? So sad. A lot of people are losing relatives, neighbors, family members. So sad. Even our town, a lot of people died because of coronavirus. So what do we have to do? Do we have to just sit there and just wait for the whole this pandemic is over? We cannot do this. We have to fight back. So what do? We have to make Atomy, how do I say? I used to say Atomy happy virus, but somebody didn't like it. So I had to change it. But I couldn't find the vaccine. Okay, vaccine is good. Atomy vaccine. Oh, Judy, you.
Ooh.
Yeah, Atomy vaccine. How do we create Atomy vaccine? Right? We have to start every morning with Atomy vaccine by like this. we have to make a Atomy vaccine by laughter, with the laughter. So we're gonna make a good laughter together, okay? Ready? 3,
Unmute,
2,
unmute
1, go!
Yes.
Where is the spirit? Follow the feet.
All right.
everybody.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Spirit is laughing.
Amazing. All right.
I'm very sorry about it. I'm gonna mute right now.
Very good. That was very good. Atomy vaccine. Yes. Atomy vaccine is great because we can fight. We can make it to be happy, right? You don't have to wait until you become happy to laugh. If you laugh, you will become happy. Endorphin inside you to make you happy. So we're gonna imagine. Am I muted?
No, it's okay. Good.
We have to imagine your future with a smile. You know, I had so many difficult times while I was building Atomy business. So many difficult times. But I have to imagine every time. You know, my first goal was to make $10,000 a month as a residual income. So imagine if you have a $10,000 keep coming to your bank account every single month for your lifetime, and it goes to your children, and even their children too. That makes me smile. Sometimes, even though I make an imagine like that, it doesn't give me a smile. Very, you know, it's not that easy. Then what do you have to do? Just laugh, just like we did. If you laugh, then it start to work for you. You know, let's say, oh my God, Mr. Chin, you are so happy, I guess, Christy. So good, so good. So we are creating Atomy vaccine, more contagious than coronavirus. Coronavirus is so contagious. It spreads so fast. So we have to be strong Atomy vaccine, making big laughter every single morning. The stronger laugh you make, the stronger contagious it will be, and it will cover the whole world with Atomy and make so many people to be happy and without worry about their future, because their future is covered by Atomy. Atomy will give you the solution. You just have to understand about Atomy and have confidence in you and talk to people. Once you have a confidence about Atomy, once you have a strong commitment of Atomy, no one can stop you. No one. Only person stopping you is you. Other than you, no one can stop you. That was me. I was totally crazy about Atomy. I was so crazy about Atomy. Once I become crazy, nothing is difficult. Everything become easy. You just do it. Just do it. Take the first step, right? I'll give you one homework today, right? Write down 5 people's name that you want to be friend with. Is Jason is one of you? One of the name? So write down the 5 people's name and write down their income. It doesn't have to be exact income. The income that you think they are making, right? For example, I'm making about $300,000 a year, just for your tip. So if you write down 5 people's name and write down their income and make an average. So if you become friend with them, your income will be average of their income. So who do you have to hang out with together? Do you want to hang out with the people always complain whole day, making very little money? Then you will become one of them in 5 years. But if you hang out with Jason, Jennifer, Daniel, Anita, right? Andy, who's always happy. Andy is happy virus. I mean, happy vaccine, I'm sorry. I don't want
Yes. Yes.
always give
Atomy
positive
message.
energy to people, right? If you hang out with these people, you will become successful together. That's the power of masterism. That's the power that we can give you through Atomy. I'm so honored. I'm so happy to be in this room giving you my story, right? Thank you very much for listening. I hope everyone make a great success through Atomy, and I hope to see you in person very soon. Thank you very much.